Oh yes, indeed. It is time for another Mark's Comic Haul. Y'all. I'm recording this on a new iPhone. iPhone actually sent me a new iPhone because apparently the iPhone I had was so old that they were discontinuing the network. So they sent me, I guess it's just called an iPhone SE. It's by no means like the latest model iPhone, but I am curious if it looks better than what I normally shoot, because just looking at the camera right now as I'm filming this, it looks better to me. So I don't know if it looks better to you guys, but anyway, I'm Mark Walters. This is Mark's Comic Haul, y'all. I do these videos usually once a week. I am running behind on this one. I've been running behind a lot lately. I very much apologize for that. Had a lot of events these last few weeks. The Batman opened up last weekend or over the weekend, and I was doing some promotions for that, so I've been kind of tied up. I interviewed Mark Wahlberg on Friday, which was really, really cool. I'm going to be posting that interview at bigfanboy.com, which is my movie news website. But that won't be until probably beginning of next month, because it's meant to time itself with the movie release of Father Stu, which is his new film. So I'm going to show you new comics that came out last week. This would be new comics that were released on March the 2nd, I believe. Yes, the 2nd. So, and then you may see a few things mixed in here that are not necessarily new comics, but stuff that I got like in the back issue boxes, or that they still had on the shelf, and I was surprised they did. First up, I always show you the free stuff. So we got Marvel, Captain America, Symbol of Truth, Marvel's previews. I don't know how, but I got 2 of these. I didn't mean to, but anyway, that's the upcoming Marvel previews. And then also DC Connect, which is promoting Blood Syndicate. So I grabbed that. I didn't get any independent books this week. I just got one, and it was actually a freebie from the comic shop, and that was Draculina #1, the Ashcan edition. They hooked me up with one of those. I think Mike at Comic Crypt at Castle Hills might think this is pretty cool. But I never get these ash cans. The store always gives them away before I can get there, so I was really surprised I got my hands on that one. Okay, so DC followed by Marvel. And as I said, there's really no independent this week other than what I just showed you. Batman #121. I just grabbed the cover. I guess they're calling this cover C. It's a cardstock variant by Lee Bermejo, but it's the Batman movie variant cover. And I grabbed several of these, and one of the promotions I did over the weekend, I did kind of like a pop-up sales booth at Studio Movie Grill in Arlington, and I actually sold a few of these because, you know, people were really hyped about the movie. So, but thankfully I grabbed more than a couple, so I still have a few left. This is Batman Killing Time #1, and this is cover C. It's also the Batman movie variant cover. I can't remember who the artist is on this one. I wonder if I could look that up real quick so I could tell you guys. But yeah, I thought it was a really nice cover. So let's see here. Okay, I think I found it. So this would be Batman Carlos Deonda, former Wildstorm guy. Anyway, it's really nice. Really love this cover. I actually have 2 of them. I bought 2 of them because I just thought it was such a nice cover. As Mike with Comic Crypt at Castle Hills is known to say, I thought it was so nice, I bought it twice. But my other one, I think, is out in the car. I think I packed it to go to that pop-up sales event that I did. But this is Batman Killing Time, the 1 in 25 Alex Garner variant cover. Just a really sexy Catwoman. Really, really like how that came out. And I actually ended up getting 2 of these because I thought I would maybe sell one at that pop-up event. But for whatever reason, I guess I didn't have it out. Catwoman number 39. This is the second print. This cover, when it came out originally, was super hot. I forget the name of the artist, but this was... Do I have that here? No, it just says second printing. Okay, so yeah. Anyway, this is just a second print, but this cover, I think, was a 1 in 25 on the original printing, and so they just used it for the second print of the book. I picked this up only because it was super cheap. Detective Comics, this is the newest issue of Detective Comics, number 1055, and this is the Jorge, what is that name? Fornes? Jorge Fornes 1 in 25 variant cover. And it's kind of a cool variant cover. It's got kind of this like spray paint graffiti look, but look in the cape and you can see like all the faces and everything. I thought that was kind of cool. The price they had on this was really cheap. I mean, like for a 1 in 25, like with my discount, it's almost cover price. I was shocked they had it so cheap. So that was the only reason I grabbed that. Justice League Incarnate number 5 of 5. This book features something. What is it? First appearance of... It slips my mind. Well, I tell you what. Let's take a look. Oh, I know what it is. It's not necessarily a first appearance, but for you Crisis fans out there, look familiar? I thought that was really cool. And I think that's going to lead into the new series they have coming out, or maybe even possibly the whole Death of the Justice League thing that they're doing. Uh-oh, this got out of order. Batman 121 cover B. It's just a really nice... What is that, Mattina? Francisco Mattina, I think. Is that who that is? Francisco. Yeah, Francesco Mattina. Is it Francesco? I thought it was Francisco. Man, I am so tired. Is the new camera showing the bags under my eyes? Okay, so for Marvel, let's see, we got new Alien issue number 10. Introduces a new xenomorph. I picked this cover up. I actually got multiples of this cover. This is by Dan Panozin. Love Dan Panozin. And I just thought he really nailed it on this cover. I thought it was a really nice... There's his signature right there, Panozin. Just a really nice cover. I guess it's a cover B. But yeah, I just really dug that cover. So I grabbed a few of those. But yeah, I think that introduces a new xenomorph character. Amazing Spider-Man. What issue is this? 91? Amazing Spider-Man 91. What is behind door Z? Amazing Spider-Man number 91. This is the Carnage Forever variant cover by Humberto Ramos. Pretty nice. Black Panther number 4. I really got screwed on Black Panther 3, and I looked for it. I looked everywhere for it. So I think I'm getting the second print this week. But anyway, I did manage to get a couple copies of Black Panther number 4. This is cover A, featuring Shuri. Got a few of those. And then I did get a cover B. I got one of cover B. I can't remember who did this. Salvador LaRocca. Yeah. I really like that cover B. Wish I could have gotten a couple more of those, but... Okay, so... Here is... Captain America, Iron Man. This is the Sway Black History Month variant cover. Been having a hard time picking these up. I don't know why. I guess stores are just not ordering enough of them. but I did manage to get my hands on this one. I'm really, really upset because I had ordered 3 copies of the Riri Williams one that they did for Iron Man. What was it, last week or the week before? And I totally got screwed on those. But thankfully I was able to get that one. This, I think, is a holdover from last week. This is Elektra, or I'm sorry, not Elektra, Daredevil, The Woman Without Fear, number 3. And this is the Stormbreakers variant cover by Carmen Carnero. And I think for some reason the shop just didn't get it last week in their shipment, so they had it in my box this week. I think that's what happened there. Fantastic Four, number 41, part of the Reckoning War. This is cover A. This book was kind of hot this week. I don't know why people, it seemed like it sold out in multiple places I went. And then this was definitely hot. This is the Sousa Black History Month variant cover featuring Moon Girl and Devil Dinosaur. This was a hot variant of the week. Absolutely. Moon Knight, number 9. Number 9. Number 9. Number 9. It's a cool kind of MC Escher, like, yeah, look at that. Hulk, number 3. This is the second print. As you guys probably know, this book was really hot when it came out because it introduces what they're calling the null equivalent for Hulk. So this is the second printing, and I actually think they did a really good job on this second printing cover. I kind of like how that came out. This was a hot book this week. My God. This is She-Hulk, number 2. This is the X-Gwen variant cover by David Nakayama, with Gwen as like X-23. Man, that was another one of those, like, I asked for 3 copies, and immediately after I turned in my order form, they sent me a note saying, these are sold out. And I'm like, how did that happen? The pull list hadn't even gone live yet. I still don't really understand. Spider-Woman, number 20. Now, I pointed out to you guys, Spider-Woman number 19 has the first appearance of the anti-Iraq 9. This is the first full appearance of the anti-Iraq 9, and it's kind of building up to a big fight, which you'll see at the end of this issue. So I went ahead and I grabbed 2 copies of that. Plus, Spider-Woman's one of those books I think a lot of people are not really paying close attention to, so probably worth grabbing if you can. Also, make sure and grab the last issue of Silk if you haven't already, because it features a first appearance as well. Spider-Woman number 20, this is the X-Gwen variant cover with Gwen as Ice Woman. Pretty nice. That seemed like a book that was kind of hard to track down this week. And that's by Perez, not George Perez. Star Wars Darth Vader number 20. This is the second print of the Lucasfilm anniversary cover by Chris Sprouse, featuring Mandalorian and Grogu. And I guess they're calling this the Beskar armor variant, I think, because it's got the silver border. So yeah, I got a couple of those. Got another copy of the what is this, local comic shop day extravaganza, or no, I'm sorry, Halloween comic book extravaganza, Star Wars High Republic number 1. Got several of these now, but probably not a bad idea to have them because everything Star Wars is going crazy right now. Okay, now you're going to see the next several books, you're going to see some stuff that is basically like back issues, but I grabbed them because these are all starting to shoot up in value, and I just wanted to grab them before I couldn't afford them anymore because everything Star Wars is going through the roof. Got another copy of number 7. This is very much a hot book right now. Nice first appearance. Got Copies of number 10. I forget this is another like first appearance issue. And then I got, let's see, I got a couple copies of that cover. Was that the only cover? Yeah, that was the only cover of that one. And then I went I went kind of nuts on number 12. This book features the first cameo appearance of the Leveler. And this book's also shooting up in value. And so, really nice cover on this. I think this is actually cover B, and this is cover A, I think. But as you can see, I went nuts on that. Telling you, man, all this Star Wars stuff is shooting up in value, so get it now before it goes up even more. Okay, so more Star Wars. This is Star Wars High Republic. Now, this came out this last week. Star Wars High Republic number 15. For some reason, you would think the stores would order heavy on this, but it's sold out almost everywhere. This is cover A. And I had a hard time getting a hold of these. So this was another book that I pre-ordered multiple copies of it, and they sent me a note and said it's already sold out. And that was before their pull list even went live. So I don't really understand how that happens. This is cover B. But thankfully, because I go to multiple stores, I was able to get a hold of a couple copies of, one of cover A, one of cover B. Star Wars High Republic, Eye of the Storm, number 2. This is cover A. This book's starting to get a little heat on it now. And this is cover B. I think if you're going to pick this book up, this is the cover you want. Cover B. That seems to be the one that everybody was going after. And then I never grabbed this book when it originally came out, so I was surprised they still had some on the shelf at Titan Comics. So I grabbed a copy of Star Wars High Republic Trail of Shadows number 1. First appearance of these detective Jedi characters or whatever. That's one I didn't have for some reason, so I was happy that they still had one available. Oh, you know what? What am I missing here? Hold on a second. Something got misplaced. Huh. Well. Okay, this is Star Wars number 20, the second print. But I grabbed a first print. And now I don't know where it went. This was another back issue I picked up, another first appearance, Star Wars High Republic Adventures number 2. Just a good one to have right now. I know I had a Star Wars number 20 first print. I don't know what I did with it. It's got to be down here somewhere. I'll have to dig and see if I can find it. This is another book that came out this week, Strange number 1. This is the Art Germ, I guess cover A. I don't know. There's like several different covers for this book. And then this is the J. Scott Campbell cover B. Almost doesn't look like J. Scott Campbell unless you get really close. You can see the face has a Campbell thing going on. And I kind of went crazy on that one. Strange Academy. Picked up some older issues. Well, there's a second printing of number 15, which is the first cover appearance of Gaslamp, and I guess first full appearance of Gaslamp. But at Titan Comics, he still had a couple copies of 13 on the shelf, which is the first cameo appearance of Gaslamp. So I grabbed a couple extra copies of that. That book just seems to be crazy hot right now. Okay, we got Venom number 4. This is the second print. And what they did was they basically used the double-page spread with the first full appearance of Bedlam. I think that's what they're calling it. They used that as the cover. This is What If Miles Morales number 1, cover A. If you guys don't already know, this is a new series that they're doing. And one of the things that they're doing with it is it's going to... There's going to be, I think it's a 3-part or 5-part miniseries. I can't remember. But like each issue that comes out, it's like, what if Miles Morales was, like the next one is Wolverine. So, you know, it's him as different, you know, classic Marvel characters. So this is cover A. This is, I think, cover B. Or no, I'm sorry. This is cover C by Coelho. This is the cover everybody wanted. This was the one that people were kind of going nuts. It seemed to be sold out every store I went to. And then this is cover D by Brian Stelfreeze, and I really dug this one. So I picked up a couple extras of this. So that's cover D, Brian Stelfreeze. Kind of need to see it up close to really appreciate it. Colors made that one really dark, but it's a cool cover. Okay, guys, that's it. That's all I got for the new this week stuff. Nothing earth-shattering, but another big week this week. You know, I think there's going to be a lot of, like, just consistently big weeks hitting. I'll tell you guys what I ordered since we're kind of close to this week. So I went ahead and ordered Amazing Spider-Man 92. Batgirls has a really nice Michael Cho cover B. And then there's the Batman variant for that as well by John Boy Myers. Captain Carter comes out this week. I think that's going to be a hot book. The Pacelli Women's History Month variant is probably one you want to look for. The Sumerian Hour of the Dragon cover C by Lyrics Lee. You definitely want to look for that book this week. That's going to be a hot book this week. I pre-ordered 2 of them. I hope I get them. Detective Comics has some really nice variant covers. The cover A on Detective Comics is really nice this week as well. Eternals number 10. This is a big speculation book coming out this week that features a cover that features the first appearance of Uranus, who is supposed to be more sinister than Thanos. Thanos is my favorite Marvel villain, so I'm interested to see what they do with that. But there's a Foreshadow variant cover. It's cover B by Salvador Larroca. That's the cover you want if you can find it. It's Eternals number 10, cover B, Salvador Larroca. Ask your comic shop if they have it. Joker number 13 has a beautiful cover B by Kim Jacinto with Punchline in Jail. Really nice cover. That new Punisher book comes out this week. The Spider-Man 327 with the homage to Spider-Man number 1 by McFarlane. That's cover B. Look for that one as well. I pre-ordered some of those. Gwenverse, Spider-Gwen, Gwenverse. There's a Greg Land variant cover that I think a lot of people are going to be looking for. And then Star Wars Crimson Reign number 3. There's a Dark Kirsantan, I think is how you say his name. He's the Wookiee that's been on Book of Boba Fett. There's a really cool like character cover of him for that book. You might want to look for that. Venom number 6, Black Panther number 3, second printing, and Thor number 23 has a women's history variant that's really nice. Oh, and Ant number 3 features a Spawn crossover. So there's your tips for the week. I hope everybody is doing well and grabbing all the comics that they're looking for. I'm supposed to have eye surgery this week. This eye's been giving me trouble. So wish me luck, guys. I appreciate it. And I still haven't done, and I haven't forgot, but I've got a Dallas Comic Show haul from my last Dallas Comic Show where I picked up some books at the show, and then I also picked up some books like really shortly after the show from some of the local retailers. So I'll show that to you guys soon enough. But yeah, that's it. So I'm Mark Walters. That was Mark's Comic Haul, y'all. I hope you guys enjoyed it. If you want to find out more about me, go to bigfanboy.com, my movie news and review website. Bigfilmshow.com is a podcast that I do with my friend Devin Pike. We're going to get that started back up this week. We've set a date. We're on track to be back on track for it. So hopefully this week we'll be back to that. And then you can also check out DallasComicShow.com for more information about my next Dallas Comic Show. The next one is going to have Ron Mars, Larry Stroman, And then this is really kind of cool for all you Toy Story Pixar fans out there. We're bringing in John Morris, who is the voice of Andy in all 4 Toy Story movies. That's right, Andy's toys. Like, all those movies are about his toys. He could sign any one of those toys or any one of those movies. So we're really kind of excited to see him. I'm Mark Walters. This is Mark's Comic Call, y'all. Please do me a favor and like and subscribe. I'll see you guys in the next episode.